Hey everybody, just a quick video on this new 60 amp 4-in-1 8-bit ESC by Speedybee. I enjoy their products here. They deliver a good quality product at an amazing price. And when you're looking for something under the $100 mark, these are no-brainers right here. I've been very happy with the majority of the Speedybee ESCs and stacks that I've had. I'm actually gonna be doing another video here shortly on their all-in-one that's gonna be going into a 2-inch. But for this right now, you can get this for $47, just the ESC by itself. If you wanted the full stack, the F405 V3 is $70, or if you want the F405 V4, that's only going to be $6 more at $76, so why wouldn't you? Okay, the difference between the V3 and the V4 stacks is that the V4 can handle a wider array of SD cards, and you can do up to 4 gig storage for that black box if you're somebody who reads that data. But anyways, let's stay focused on this. Why do I have this one? Because I'm actually going to be upgrading the ESC in my 7-inch AOS UL7 from a 50 amp to a 60 amp, because 50 amp was the biggest one they had at that point in time. So I'm going to upgrade it so I have more headroom, and then I will save that 50 amp ESC and probably slap it into a future 5-inch build here. Anyways, if you're not familiar with these, we can come in for a nice close look. You got big pads for the motors here on the sides. He has good solder pads right here for the power leads. We'll take a quick look at the box if you want to. But on the bottom side, bunch of circuitry and circuit boards and FETs and whatnot, stuff that I don't really understand. It just works, okay? And then you've got your port right here where you would plug it in from the ESC here into the flight controller stack. Now, if it's your first time buying a Speedybee, they usually come in a box that looks like this. So you've got the Speedybee lid that opens up, and then on top they got a QR code and some information here if you want that. Okay, this is what it looks like just for the stack, and then if you had the flight controller, that would go into this slot right here where this foam is. Okay, so you got that. Then we're gonna open it up. We'll see what else we've got inside here. Some additional what they call accessories. Okay, so we're gonna have a little baggie here. This has got a few different extra O-rings, a little heat shrink tubing. This is going to be the connecting cable here that'll go from the ESC to the flight controller. Never a bad idea to have those. Always have a few extras. You got a capacitor. This is 1000 UF, along with an extra gummy here in case you need it. If you start building quads, you're going to have a stockpile of these things, so it's never bad to have them. And then we've got an included XT60 right here that's already soldered with some leads that are about 4 inches or so in length. So overall, all the basics that you're going to need here to get set up. Like I said, this is an amazing upgrade, only $47, right? And that's what I'm doing. I'm upgrading my 7-inch from a 50 amp to a 60 amp, so this gets me more headroom. And they're even saying that you can use these 60 amp ESCs based currently on the product page for 8 to 10S builds. So if you're trying to go big, and I recently built a 10-inch, then this is something that should be able to handle those additional amps when you go for a larger quad. And if anybody wants to see the AOS 7 just for funsies right here, here it is. This is Chris Rosser's AOS UL7. Built this a little over a year ago. This thing has been a champ. It's been amazing. I love it, and I highly recommend it. And all his newer frames have the XL technology built in to the newer designs, okay? It's got the O3 air unit in it, so I don't have to fly with a GoPro, which helps save weight. 99% of the time I fly with lithium ions. I'll put a link up around somewhere, so if you want to check out the build long on this and learn more, you can. We've got the Brother Hobby Avenger motors, 2808 1350 kV, which have been beautifully quiet and amazing ever since first takeoff. And I always fly bi-blades as well, because if you want to get the best efficiency, bi-blade is supposedly where it's at, and it's never given me issues. So I will see you all in another video. Don't forget to like and subscribe and stay tuned if you want to learn more about this thing that's going in here and the new all-in-one board that I've got for the 2-inch build that is also coming up.